Hey, what's going on everybody? This is the VG Purist. I'll be coming at you with a gameplay review of Monster Slayers, and this is going to be developed by the people of Nerdook. And so this is a roguelike deck-building RPG adventure where you create a hero and choose your path through a perilous northern valley as you battle to become a true Monster Slayer. And definitely guys, this game has a lot of good potential and I really like it, except that it is actually unfinished and unbalanced at the moment, and we're going to get into that in just a moment. I need to turn off the music because at the moment it is just overwhelmingly loud, and unfortunately this is going to be one of the unfinished things about it. I can't adjust the sound of music. It's either on or off, and that's it. And so we are going to go ahead and jump into this game. And the nice thing is, I love the graphics, I love some of the choices here. I can choose between one of 6 classes: Rogue, Ranger, Knight, Barbarian, Cleric, or Wizard. I'm just going to go and play my favorite class, the Wizard. And I'm just going to go ahead and just type in my name right here. Now it's going to be a little bit quiet here, but definitely you can just choose male or female, but it really doesn't matter because your characters, they die pretty quickly. So don't spend too much time, just put your name real quick and that's it. Now, the nice thing about having the choice of between those 6 classes is that they do different things among each of the 6 classes. So I did choose a wizard class, so obviously here I begin with a deck, and here we'll have a lot more of the magic spells for me to use. I still have normal attacks, but I also have magic missiles, mana charge, stuff like that to help me use my magic spells. And these are the only things I start off with. I get more later on, which is the really cool thing about this game. However, it is unbalanced in the fact that the monsters, it's just when you are at the higher levels, and you'll get to see this probably a little bit later on, but when you are going to be at the higher levels, you note that like to say the trolls, they get regeneration, and unfortunately when they regenerate it stacks, and then that happens each turn. So at the beginning, sure, he only regenerates for 5 HP, but then it stacks, right? He gets the card again, he stacks to 10, then 15, then 20, and then after a while you run out of DPS to the point where you can't kill him anymore, or either that or you do have enough and it takes 30 minutes for you to fight. I don't know about you guys, but I honestly have not played and fought in a turn-based battle game for 30 minutes since the time where I had that summon spell for Final Fantasy, Knights of the Round, and you casted it. Oh man, and here's another unbalanced thing about it here, is that you get items and you get to keep all the items that you had. I'm going to sell the junk items, but it looks like I have none, and except for the one I'm holding. But here, these are going to be the items that you can get throughout the game, which is the nice thing about it. But I really feel like maybe they should have gotten rid of the item after you use it. Maybe it's kind of like a one-time use kind of deal, because then you dungeon dive a lot more. I end up but right now I just end up using the same items over and over again, like this one here, this piercing lethal staff, which is only a damage 3 plus 3 here to my damage, and then plus 4 critical shots, but attacks ignore armor and blocks. That's tremendous, especially at the higher levels. This actually gets better the longer I go in the game, because if I can ignore armor and blocks, what does it matter to me if they have a lot of blocks? And really, this game is just broken, because as long as I'm able to just continue to draw cards and continue to just get a lot of the things I need on my turn, then I could just outplay the other monster without it even having a turn. And I guess that's not too bad, and it's not like it hurts you, but the AI could also get a lot of cards as well, and then you won't be able to do anything. So let's go ahead and suit up here. So here I get plus 3 crit and dodge chances, and then any hidden effect that cancels my cards won't happen, and then I get plus 1 mana per turn, which is great. And then this one here, every time I use a mana charge, I gain block 2, and then whenever I discard a pile, whenever my discard pile is reshuffled, I draw an additional card. So that's pretty hacks there. We're going to close the inventory, and we're going to jump into one of 6 locations here: Tomb of the Ancients, Forbidden Desert, Crystal Caverns, but I only have choice of 2: Elderberry Forest or Tomb of the Ancients. Now, some of the monsters might be a little bit different from one another, but really it's just all about being in this grid, and that's it. Otherwise, besides the background picture, there's no real neat little things, the rooms change or anything like that. This is a PC game. I really feel like they could have done a little bit more, but for the price of what, $8, what they want, it's just not worth it at this moment. I mean, look,
Let's do this.
This is all it is. So in the beginning, you are going to be able to choose companion. We'll go over what's going to be happening here in just a second. So choose companion, and this is all going to be randomized, and I can choose a rogue where I just gain 10 coins every 3 battles, or I gain 15 mana. So this is going to be a really good one to have, and I have actually never have chosen this one here. So let's go ahead and name him, and we're going to name him, oh, I don't know. We'll name him, let's see here. And this name lasts for all time. There's no chance to change it through. As you can see here, all future playthroughs, your companion will always be the same, even in optional side quests. So you better make it good here. So this actually requires a lot more thought than your character that you're actually playing, which is a little bit, I'm not really for that. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just name him, let's see here. He gives me mana, right? So let's just name him Gandalf for right now. Alright, let's just name him Gandalf, whatever. He gives me mana, that's beautiful. So we're gonna go and jump into our first attack here. So now in the beginning here, this is a deck building game, and so obviously you can take a mulligan for your first bit if you don't like the cards that you see, but since I did do a lot of level ups in the beginning, then I do have lots of mana to start off with, and also APs and loads of HP because of my gear that I'm having. So I can just start the battle like that. And here is where you can press to choose your companion, and again, it'll give me 15 mana, and it will be coming back after 2 battles. So 3 APs, that's going to be what's necessary to use the attack spells. And here this is requiring 2 AP, and then this right here requires 4 mana. So here I have 8 mana, so I just do this straight away. So boom, 4 mana on there, and then more hits there, 12, and then a regular attack that doesn't cost anything, and then enter. Now the AI will go. This is going to be the enemy hand, his draw deck, and his discard pile, and he's also going to be limited by the APs as well. Here's going to be all the things that's happening to him at the moment. He's suffering 2 fire damage at each of the start of each turn, and then each turn after that is reduced by 1, and he's going to be a trap, and his special thing is that after a while it'll destroy itself in 1 more turn. So if I don't kill it in 1 more turn, then it's going to be going away by itself. But I believe we might be able to kill it. No, it's going to be not dying. So after this here, then it will just go away by itself. But I'll still get the XP and coins. It's gonna be nice. There are gonna be different types of places that you can go. You can get to the treasure here, and it'll give you a random treasure. Open it up.
What is this?
This is gonna be a refresh mine, and really, it's just gonna be no thanks. And then I can go to this altar right here, and this is gonna be where I have a little bit of a gambling here, and I can investigate it. If you claim this gift, you immediately gain 50 gold, but I lose 2 action points. So that's kind of the suck. I only briefly get 50 gold, and I lose 2 action points forever. That's the suck. So we're just gonna turn that down. We can go to the merchant, buy stuff, but since I don't have any gold, maybe I should have took it, right? So I got some gold, but don't worry, I'm gonna get gold when I'm fighting along. Let's go ahead and start the battle, and here we're going to attack like crazy. This is a level 2, and he is going to be a knight, and each one of these things do have special things. Now all of them do have regular attacks, but they all have little special things they could do to me. So I'm going to do this one here. Okay, he didn't stop me right there. He did not stop me. I'm going to heal myself. I do have a choice. I could draw a card, heal 6 HP or 5 damage. This is the cool thing about this card. So I'm just going to heal 6. Get a mana charge here, more mana charge, and then enter. Now the mana does not go away, but the APs, they do go away at the end. So you use it or lose it, but mana, you get to keep that. So obviously I want to just keep getting more and more mana every single time because it definitely stacks. But unfortunately it dissipate, and this deals 8 damage cards, and he draws a card. So now he will be attacking me, and I won't be able to do much to him. Venom Strike, nice. And he's gonna die right after that.
Like I've improved.
Level 2, you do get back all your health and everything else that you've maybe lost. And now when I did level up, you do have a choice. So you can get more starting AP. Sometimes it's going to be +1 in mana. This is all just kind of random. I can upgrade a card, or I can get Fireball or Venom Strike. I'm going to actually upgrade a card, get more mana for myself. And then here is going to be a companion that will help me out. Hey, he says, would you like to adopt my Raven? So send the Raven to peck the enemy's eyes. Deal physical damage equal to twice the total cards in both discard piles. So that's pretty cool, and it costs 1 AP, or I could just take experience. Yeah, I'm going to try that out. Sure, why not? And we're just going to go and continue on and attack. And we're going to start the battle. And there we go. Just like that, he is dead. That's just a level 1 creature. That's not a big deal. And so we're just going to continue on this dungeon. We're just going to try to get ourselves up to level 5. Start battle. Unfortunately, he had a dissipate card that was an interrupt card, and that just plays right away. A pummel, and that makes me discard a random card. And definitely, you do want to read the cards as it's playing, but I'm just going to go through it quickly just for the sake of trying to show you everything as much as possible. So now I'm going to go with mana charge up. Oh, look at all the mana I got right there. But it doesn't matter. We're going to just immediately die and go down. So let's go ahead and get to the cleric here. He's going to be undead as well.
Alright, let's do this.
And we're going to mulligan that and try to get more spells. Obviously, my spells are the big hitters. And turn, and we're going to go on. 8 mana, 5 APs. Now, I do have an item that gives me AP every single time I'm hit. So that's why I kind of start off with loads of flipping AP.
I better study these new skills.
And I did level up again. +2 starting mana, or refresh mind, or improvise, or find an item. So I can actually gain an item. And when I gain an item at this point, then it actually is going to be a temporary item that will add to your stats. So this is actually another thing you have to think about in the game, is getting items for your guys to be stronger for the level. But since this is just going to be the level 1 dungeon, not a big deal. I already got items, and so I'm pretty OP to begin with. I'm going to mulligan that. Ooh, call Raven, but I'm actually not going to be able to use it because anyways, there's no discard piles, but that's okay. I killed him in 2 shots. Here's going to be another gambling aspect, the campfire, and this is going to have a 50% chance of spawning, although you can take a little perk whenever you die to make it 100%, but I did not take it. The bonfire looks warm. So I'm going to camp here, and as you can see here, from the deck, there's 12 cards, but 2 of them is a fishbone, and if I draw either of these, then I will lose everything that I'm going to claim. So here, this will increase my max HP by 2. I can just claim the reward there, and then my max HP will go up. But I want to gamble. I'm going to draw. You may delete a card from your deck when claiming rewards. I'm just going to go ahead and claim these, and that's going to be really great because now I can delete a card. Obviously, if you've played any deck building games, you really want to make your deck as small as possible. So I'm going to get rid of my low attack 1 cards. I mean, obviously, I'm not an attacker, and the more I can get rid of these, the better. And obviously, I want to try to get it to where I'm only basically using magic if I can. Here's another treasure area, and that's going to be pretty much the whole game. And as you can see, in the beginning, it's pretty nice, actually. I really enjoy this game in the beginning, but it really becomes unbalanced. It really becomes unwieldy. And in the beginning, when I had began this up, it showed me some stats and all that stuff of the history of me playing, but it's just, that doesn't always pop up for me, and I don't know why.
Not even trying.
Alright, so let's go ahead and continue, and he's going to attack me. It's going to be pretty difficult to take down this turret, but I think I need more pure damage, and so let's go ahead and do more pure damage. Let's do that, and it should be dying in 2 turns. Ooh, I got a Thunderbolt there. More pure damage. Ugh. I guess I need to use more magic,
like
but unfortunately, it's just going to die by itself. I probably should have just been healing myself. I can delete a card, change strike, but I'm not a striker. I can get a fireball or just gain 10 gold. Never take the money. It's stupid. Alright, so let's go ahead and just delete another level 1 card. And that's great. That's helping me out immensely. And now I'm level 4. I'm going to continue on. And it does get a lot more and more difficult. Mulligan that because that stupid Raven, not very good in the beginning. Let's go ahead and just spend all that. Minus 4 mana. Oh, look at this. And this cancels the next card that I play. So let's just play that. And actually, it didn't cancel that card. Okay. Alright, well, And we are off. So now I'm going to hit this level 2 bandit.
All right,
Now
you
when
know
you
what to
are
do.
fighting against higher level creatures, you gain more fame. And fame is actually necessary in trying to get the ending rewards at the end. Just like in any roguelike games, there are going to be perks at the end of the game that you need to do to have a better beginning so that you don't suck so hard. When I first began this game, I was dying to these guys no problem. But now I'm just kind of rolling through it as if I'm just hot
Alright,
knife
you know what to do.
through butter. Let's go ahead and just start it up.
Hooray!
Let's do pure damage. Try to take him down faster. And looks like he is going to heal up himself, but that's okay. He's going to die this round because all my big cards came out. Level 5. Sweet. I can actually do the boss, but I don't want to at the moment. I get +3 starting AP or upgrade a card. I'm going to upgrade another card, and we're going to upgrade the Thunderbolt so that it is an 18 attack and reduces them down a lot more. Let's go ahead and take out the wolf and then go to the merchants.
Here we go.
Alright, so let's go start the battle. Mana charge up, mana missile, boom, boom, boom. Concentrate, and let's go ahead and just hit him for 6 or 5, whatever that is. And he's gonna hit me. Venom Strike, nice. Thunderbolt, nice. That's all I needed right there, and that's why I went and did that. You definitely want to get bigger cards as much as possible. So again, here I am at the merchant. Now I have 72 coins. And if I do purchase one of these nice little babies here, the enemy loses 1 HP for each damage you block. And I'm not a blocker, so that's not helpful. Start each round with 2 additional 2 APs. That's not so helpful. Gain 1 mana when you play a magic card. Yes, and please. Yes, please. Can't click it fast enough. Now, I can get more cards here, but none of these are actually pretty good. I can get a heal card, but I'm not a healer. I'm a damager. So we don't want to clog up our deck with any of that heal stuff. So we're going to continue on, and we're going to see the other person here. I get more magic missiles, which is nice, but I will get better attack cards a little bit later on. +1 physical damage against the undead, +1 physical damage against the undead, and add 1 poison when you damage with an attack card. Start each battle with a temporary flame strike card, which is that's not that good either. So let's go ahead and just go and attack the dragon.
Here we go.
And as you can see here, he's fire resistant but weak against frost, which is really great. But unfortunately, I do not have any frost cards whatsoever, but that's alright. We do have Thunderbolts, and that does reduce his AP down to 1,
Here it goes.
which is great because he won't be able to use all this stuff if he doesn't have AP, but it looks like he didn't need APs in this round. So he has 6 APs right there. We do the Venom Strike, missile attack. Do I really want to use this at the moment? Deal physical damage equal to twice the total cards in the discard pile. So I can hit him for, what's this? What's it? 9. So I can hit him for 18. Might as well. Let's do it. Boom, 18. Look at that. My math, so good. Oh, look at this. He's flying. And so here he's got 50% chance to dodge my attacks, which kind of is the suck. Pure damage. I don't think he cannot dodge those. So he's just going to die. Random item. And I get level up complete. Fame gain 220, so like I said, this is very useful at the end of the game. Here's the game statistics right there. It doesn't always pop up for me like I said, but hey, that's not too bad. Top Slayers 1000. I can open my inventory. Now that the items I did get are going to go to my party stash, but I believe I will not be needing any of the stuff here. I just keep my stuff. Like I said, I keep my items. I mean, why change it? It's working. So let's go ahead and go to the Quagmire Swamp and get to the next bit. As you can see here, only the background changes, and that's about it. The tiles are the same, and I do get to choose a new companion if I wanted to, but I like the idea of getting 15 extra mana if I need it in a pinch. So here's when it starts getting a little bit more unbalanced. So at the level 5, I'm fighting a level 6 creature. We're going to start the battle. Mana charge, more mana charge. Let's go ahead and hit him with that. And here, look how much HP he has. He's going to do a Call Raven, but not too much stuff's happening here. But that Call Raven, like I said, look, you can have a really huge discard pile, and especially if you have a huge deck, right? I mean, that's kind of the bad thing about this game. I mean, there's some cards here that are extremely unbalanced. Let's go ahead and heal him up, and then let's go ahead. Let's just hit him for 18. And honestly, if his Call Raven came out now, he'd be like, boom, hit you for 20. And look, I mean, I just started playing. So he's gonna be very close to death out of that. Hopefully he won't hit me for anything too hard. But there are some things that are a little bit imbalanced. Yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. But for right now, I am gonna hit him. Level 6 coming up. Sweet. I'm actually gonna make it. Time stasis. Draw 3 cards. Banish this card. Oh, this is a nice one here. Yes, we do want the time space stasis. And then we can go with the treasure card and move on.
Well,
Open
look
it
at
up.
this.
Oh, infection. Ooh, this is also very good as well. So we want that. And let's go ahead and carry on. We're gonna hit the lowest level, but I'm level 6 and
All
it's
right,
level
you know what to do.
7. Let's see if I'm prepared for this. Let's go ahead and get a mana charge here. Sweet. And we're just gonna go ahead and draw a card. Okay, and then we're gonna just draw another card. And unfortunately, no dice, but that's okay. We're able to use 2 of my cards. And of course, you're limited by your hand size. You don't get anything bigger than you are. He's gonna do a roar, and that sucks. But let's just get rid of 2 cards I can't actually use at the moment. And unfortunately, I'm getting a little bit RNG here. No cards here that helps me gain more mana, and there they are. But that's the name of the game, right? That's why you have a small deck. Let's go ahead and get that going. There we go. That's more like it. And he should be dying here pretty soon. Oh, look at that. Both of our discards are at 0, so now this Call Raven is destruct. I'm actually going to get rid of that. I'm just going to get rid of that, honestly. Because the Call Raven hasn't been doing much, and this is clogging my hand up so far. Oh, he's actually beating me up right now. Let's heal up 6. And right now, again, I'm not really getting my mana up cards, but that's okay. I did end up winning. Barely. Let's go to the campfire. Maybe I'll be able to discard a card. Yes, we're gonna camp here. +1 mana. Nah, let's go ahead and draw another card.
Fantastic.
Let's draw another card. Oh, look at that. Oh man, let's draw another one. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's what I want. So we're gonna claim the rewards. Oh my gosh. Let's get rid of this stupid thing. That was dumb. I never had that card before, and I want to try it out, but now I see that it's not really that great. All right, so let's go ahead and upgrade the card. I'm gonna get more mana charge up, and let's go ahead and fight Medusa, shall we?
All right, you know what to do.
Oh no, we're gonna mulligan that because we need. Yes, all right, we'll take that. Well, I need to take. I can only take that. Let's go ahead and do this, and we're gonna hit her with this Venom Strike. Get this going and draw 1 more card here. Ooh, time stasis here. Draw 3 cards or banish this card, or you could take an extra turn after this one, which is really nice, right? I mean, I think I'm just take an extra turn here. Extra turn and turn. So now it's my turn again. Oh, bad draw! Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Terrible draw. Wow, and I still have not gotten anything that gets me any more mana. Wow.
No.
That's, oh my gosh. Oh, well, that's because my hand's clogged up, so I'm only drawing 1 card at a time, which is the bad thing. That's all right. That's all right. All right, now we go. She's actually stoning my deck at the moment. So here, Medusa's gaze here is actually making my cards turn into stone, and she actually turned my mana regen card into stone, and that's terrible because I needed that. Luckily, though, I do have normal attacks, so I'm actually doing something to her, but I might actually die on this one if she continues to take away my mana charge, which I definitely need. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Venom Strike. Okay, and it's about, oh, Medusa gaze. This is happening so much here. That's terrible. I need to actually use this. Oh my god. Get rid of that. I probably should have used this earlier, but I was feeling optimistic. And there, as you can see there, the AI card deck, they're also very small as well, so it's pretty OP. Let's do pure damage here because I need to. Oh boy. Please, no more Medusa Stone Gaze. Okay, it's actually going to be coming in the next bit. Alright, let's do it. Got her. Oh, barely. Barely got her. Holy crap. Let's go ahead. These cards are no good. Upgrade a card. And we're going to get them all to mana charge 2. If I can, hopefully I'll be able to get a card with more mana charge on there. I need that. Oh, just as I was talking about it. I need it. Well, as you can see here, guys, this is going to be the game. They do have temporary items, consumables that you can have, but still, why clog up your deck, right? I mean, poison status, banish this card, but it's just not that great. Enemy suffers poison, banish this card, double the total amount of poison on the enemy. So you can kind of gear your deck towards what you want, but in the end, it's just kind of not worth it. So right now, I don't recommend you purchasing this game. Wait until it's on sale. Wait until it's much later when they do fix all the unbalances and things like that. Otherwise, pick this game up at a later date. This is the VG Purist. Hopefully you have enjoyed this gameplay review. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like my videos, and hopefully
let's do this.
I'll see you guys next time. Take that.